My name is Mario, and today I'm taking you behind the scenes of a spec shoot that me and some friends decided to do in Austin, Texas. Now I want to be clear, Sterling Rope did not ask us to do this, nor did we ask for permission. We just decided to get together and like, dude, why don't we just get together and make something? So one day, just a few hours in a local climbing gym, and this is how it all went down. So let's go into the gear that we use. We did not bring a lot. Remember, we do adventure style stuff, so run and gun, light and fast. So we had two cameras, a Sony FX30 and a Sony A7 R5. The R5 was the primary camera, that was our A cam, and then the FX30 was our B cam, which primarily shot our BTS footage, which is what I'm shooting on with right now. We really kept it pretty light. We had some V-mount batteries, so we didn't really have to swap out because we just wanted to be able to keep on moving. We did not worry about audio at all because we were planning on just overlaying music on this, so that made it easier. We did run time code just because in case we did want to sync anything up, it made it a lot easier. And I think that's really all the gear that we had, minus a monopod and a couple little other basic things. That's it. Now, did we not capture audio? Yes, we did. Always, in my opinion, put a shotgun mic on your camera if you can. It's better to have than not need than to need and not have. Did we use any of the audio? No. Will I maybe use some of it later on for ambience in another gym? Yeah, because I'm probably gonna store that because some of the audio was pretty good for that purpose. But that's the gear that we use, and this was why we chose that, because this is our style of filming. There are 5 key things that I really followed. And these apply, honestly, to whether it's a paid client shoot or a spec shoot, doesn't really matter. Number 1, know what you're gonna shoot and make a shot list. There are many different ways to do this. Some people like to do it through Excel, some people draw pictures. Me, for the most part, I'm a bullet points kind of guy. And so I know exactly what I wanna shoot, how many shots, and that's pretty basic. Number 1 thing you gotta know. The next thing is location scouting. In location scouting, you should be doing primarily 3 things. Figuring out when you want to shoot this, where you want to shoot this, and can you shoot this in these locations? Do you need permits? Do you need anything? My advice to you for doing a spec shoot is shoot it somewhere where you need nothing, just so you can enjoy making art and having a ball. The next step is to pick your crew. I highly recommend that you pick people that you want to work with, that you enjoy, share your artistic style, and match your energy. I think that's the most important part, because sometimes a spec shoot can get a little stressful, but if people can match your energy and your vibe, you'll all have fun. And I think that's what this whole thing is really about. It's about getting better and having fun. And if not, I don't really know why we even sit around and make movies. I think it's because we love it. Once you've got your shot list, your location, and your crew, the next thing is to communicate what you want to do, because if you're making a spec, it probably means you're going to do something a little risky. Take bold risks, try things that scare you, because within this group of people that you've curated together, I promise you, you'll either learn something amazing and make something amazing, or make something terrible that will help you make something amazing in the future. At least that's how it goes for me. The last and most important thing is be ready to throw the whole shot list out the window, because sometimes that's just what happens. You've got to stay nimble, and run and gun shooting is that way. Now, if you are doing a narrative piece or you're doing something that's a lot more scripted, you're probably not going to do this. But for what we do adventure style films. That's what we do. So we're so used to run and gun. So this helps us hone our skills and hone our craft. And that's the way we've done that. Now, if this was a full narrative piece, I probably would have been doing it in a different way. And I probably would have let someone else or convinced someone else to help me take the reins on this one, because that's new territory for me. But I'm not afraid of it. And doing specs like these make me realize how much more things like that are tangible. Thanks for watching this behind the scenes footage. As run and gun videographers, this is kind of how we do things. So we wanted to hone our craft and get better. So our spec's a waste of time. Absolutely not if you love making art and you're a big fan of making films in general. Please take a moment to check out my most recent film, which I'll put in the description below, Climb Malawi. It is a beautiful 20-minute film about the climbing community in Malawi, Africa. Until next time, see you later.